Okay, so we're going to find the constant term, and normally it's the last term in the expansion, but because we have x's in both the a and the b, they end up canceling out somewhere in the middle. And we're going to set this up here. So before I begin, though, just because I know we're going to do some exponent rules with this, let's instead, this fraction is going to become a problem here. We generally don't like x's in the denominator of a problem. So let's rephrase that as 2 times, let's multiply times x to the negative first to the 8th. And that'll be a little bit easier moving through this problem. So we're trying to find the constant term. That is the no x term. It's only going to be the coefficient. Or if you want, that would be x to the 0. That's what's going to happen. Which is 1. And so when we set this up, one of the terms is going to have a coefficient, and 8 choose something. I'll just put a placeholder, r. A to some power, don't know that yet, but b to the same power as the r there. And this is a leftover, 8 minus r. So if r is 2, we put a 2 here, and then that makes this 6. It's not 2, though. So moving forward here, let's distribute or power rule this. So 8 choose r minus r. This would be 2 to the r, and then also times x to the negative r. All right, so the r is applying to both of those, the 2 and the x. And the x's, though, have the same base, and so we can combine the exponents with the product rule, whereby we add them. X to the 8r, x to the, I guess that would be 8 minus 2r, and then we have this 2 to the r still. Okay, now we were trying to get no x's in the problem, so this has to sum to 0. So we're going to kind of start a side problem here. 8 minus 2r. We want to know when does that become 0, and that is if r is 4. Okay, so we did our exponent rules, combined some stuff, like terms that is, and 8 choose 4 ends up being the term that will produce this particular result. X to the 0, don't even have to really write that, and then 2 to the 4th. So there is a 2 to the 4th, that's 16, and then 8 choose 4. Let's go ahead and pull that up. So 8 4 70. Okay, so this would be 70 times 16, and then I'll just drop the x. It's result in just that. Take 70 times 16, 1120. So if we were to go through the trouble of expanding everything out, the middle term, the x's would cancel with one another and produce that constant term.